Hello everybody, I am Farhan Muhammad and I am gonna to explain the OSI model through the train system by this video. Please enjoy while watching this video. The OSI model contains 7 layers. So, by this video I am going to represent them through the train system. Firstly, I will start from the last layer, which is the application layer, which is the first layer to receive and send messages. So, it is like the interface between the users and the network. Next step, the message will go to the 6th layer, which is the presentation layer. The role of this layer is to translate, encrypt, de-encrypt, compress, decompress data. This layer gives the format to the data and works as a translator between the application layer and the network. Then, the 5th layer, which is the session layer. It allows a session establishment, maintenance, and termination. By this layer, you can establish a communication session between two devices and manage this communication over the network. After another journey, data will arrive to the 4th layer, which is the transport layer. This layer scans data and makes sure it is reliable or it will be rejected. In this layer, data will be divided into segments, and it works like a firewall. This layer deals with the port number. Down to another layer is the network layer, where the segments be encapsulated into buckets. Router works with this layer, and it deals with the IP address for the source and destination. The role of this layer is to find a path for data to be transferred over the network. The next layer is the data link layer, and it is responsible for encapsulate packets into frames. Switch works with this layer, and it forwards frames from node to another node over a physical network. The switch deals with the MAC address of each device. Finally, the physical layer transforms the frames into bits, then sends over a physical network media, the Ethernet. Data is logically arranged and encoded before it gets sent over a physical hardware media to another computer. Some data or information in the upper layer is destined to be sent through the internet, a fast interconnection of information and data. Other way, the data sent redundant sits by the 7 layers of another computer from the physical layer, which encode the bits back to the data link layer and becomes frames. Then it will go to the network layer, where frames turns back to be packets and travels to the upper layers. After that, the packets turns back to be segments. In the transport layer, the validation and firewall take place, then sent up to the session layer, where the session is maintained or terminated. Back to the presentation layer, where the data turns back into a format that can be read by the presentation layer. Finally, sent and presented to the user by the application layer.